Hi, brothers and sisters. I want to talk to the men. I'm one of them. Men need to grow up. Men need to stop being cowards. I included. We men need to stop being cowards. You see, you say anything the woman wants to hear, and you get her defenses down. And when you know her defenses are down, you take what you want and leave her. Let me repeat this again. You say anything you want to the woman or whatever she wants to hear. You bring her defenses down, and when her defenses are down, you take off and leave. You do it again and again with other women. You tell them what they want to hear. You bring their defenses down and you take off. You become a plane. You take off every minute when you bring their defenses down. And when you do that again and again, you scare a lot of women. And the men who follow her after you have to fix your trouble. I repeat, when you meet that woman walking down the street or on your job or wherever you're going to daily, and you meet her, you tell her what she wants to hear, and she listens to you. You bring her defense down, you break her through, and when she listens to you, you leave, and another man has to fix. Another man has to fix or do the work to help her heal because of you. You see, these women end up destroying other men because they don't know how to behave. They don't know if they are worthy of any love. So what happened is, whatever you did to them, whatever defenses you break on them, whatever deficiency you brought in their life, you brought them down, you break them. So what happens is they use that platform and transfer it to another man. That man has to fix the problem, has to see how he can come up with a solution to make her understand that he's different. So he has to work extra time because you break her defense system. You told her what she wanted to hear, and she followed you, and she stood by your side. You see, I know many men, my young men and young brothers and sisters around the world, people, friends, may not want to hear this. But we have to stop playing games with the women. Because when you do that, you break their defense system, and somebody else, another man, has to come in, try to fix that, try to fit in, because you already break their defense system. You already brought them into the doubt system. You already make them feel like they are worthy of nothing. So someone else has to fix that to make them understand that they are worthy of something. And these women end up destroying other men because you destroy them. That's why I say men need to grow up. We need to grow up. We need to stop being cowards. We need to understand that these women are essential in our life, are very important in our life. We were lonely, so God had to create them so they can be part of our life to make us feel complete. That women are the creation of nation, of the world. That without a woman, we will not be in existence. That without a woman, we will be nothing. So we have to stop being cowards. We have to grow up as men and understand that without a woman, without respecting her, without acknowledging her, without making her understand that she is a wonderful creation of God, then we need to grow. We need to stop being cowards. We need to make sure that a woman understands that she is worthy. Because at the end of the day, our children have to live the scars of what we did to their mother, to that sister, to that woman. Our children along the line have to live along that scar. And I know this is a dominion effect. You see, this is a coming effect and you never get away with it. Because like what our society calls today karma, whatever you do will come back to haunt you along the line. So if you've been playing games with women, bringing them down, bringing their defense system down, making them think they are worthy of nothing, trust me, you will have that payback someday, somehow. A woman will make you feel you're worthy of nothing. And they will not do that because they felt like doing it. They will do it because of your character, because of how you approach them, because of what you do. Because you've been settling your whole life playing games. So they'll be relating to that. Because when we decide as men, after playing games our whole life, we decide as men to say, you know what, now it's time for me to settle down. You know what we are thinking? Is you're thinking, you see, I want that woman with no issue, no past problem. That woman that doesn't play games. Even if you get that woman with a past who doesn't have an issue, she may end up treating other men because of the way you treated her. You see, the consequences of your action lives within time. You see, what kind of legacy do you want to leave in this world for your children, for your family? Men need to stop being cowards, because women love, and when they love with all they had. So we men need to stop being cowards. We need to stop playing games. We need to act right. We need to behave right, knowing that our actions has consequences. It may not be the consequences right away with the person that you are betraying or bringing down their deficiency, but it will catch up with you tomorrow, in the future, even with your own children and with the legacy that you leave behind. So we men need to stop being cowards. We need to stop playing games. We need to act right. You see, God He took part of our race to create a woman because He knew we were nothing without a woman. That's why He created a woman. So we men need to stop being cowards. I included. We need to stop being cowards. We need to act right. We need to understand that when God created a woman, He did it for the purpose to complete us. So when you walk down the street and you tell her what she wants to hear and you get her in and misuse her, trust me, it will come back to haunt you. You may think, yes, I won at that moment. Or yes, I did it to 50 women. Trust me, the day you decide to settle down and get that woman that you think you have, the right woman, don't be surprised. She does the same thing to you that you did to the past women. That is what our people call today karma. It will come to haunt you. So if you're a young man, a man thinking of getting married, going after a woman, going after a lady, I want you to think twice. Understand that games are not to be played with a woman's heart. Games are not to be played when you are in a relationship. The woman is the world. The woman is a nation. The woman is a country. Without a woman, you and I, man, will not be in existence. Because she had to carry us in her womb for 9 months and give birth to us. So it is time that we men stop being cowards and grow up. It is time that we own up to our action and repent of it. It is time that we tell the reality the way it is and stop playing games, man. Let's grow up. Let's stop being cowards. I know you may not want to hear this. Young man, man, daddy, uncle, I know you may not want to hear this, but I want to tell you right now, stop playing games with our sisters, with our mothers, wives, fiancés. Grow up and stop playing games. Like our people say, the word to a wise is sufficient. A word to a wise is sufficient. Men, grow up and stop being cowards. Whatever you do today to a sister out there, to a mother out there, trust me, another woman will do it to you when you decide to settle down. And don't be surprised because you did it first. So act right before you get into that game of marriage. Because as a game, but marriage is not a game. Because we men think sometimes that marriage is a game or relationship is a game. But when you get in there, it's for a purpose to make that union strong, happy, energetic, fruitful. If you get in there with the intention of playing games, let me tell you right now, you need to grow up and stop being a coward. A word to a wise is sufficient. The time for playing games is over. Men, grow up and stop being cowards. Men, us men, grow up and stop being cowards. Because whatever you do to a sister right now will come back to haunt you the day you decide to settle down. And I want you to understand, life is too short. You may not have time to fix things. So do it now. Do it right now.